Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you guys don't miss any of your boys' videos. So guys, I know I have been gone for a really long time, but I have a good explanation for it and a good reasoning behind it. So unfortunately, I did end up getting COVID, so I had to lock myself up for 14 days. I'm sure many of you know that this is not really a joke. I want you guys to really be careful out there. I want you guys to take care of yourselves, mask up, clean your hands, because all that is very important. And let me tell you guys, while I was in quarantine, it's the worst thing ever because you're so bored. Literally feels like you're in jail. You're just locked in your room, or I was locked in my room by myself, isolated from everyone. And after I came out of quarantine, I kind of just needed a couple days, to get back into my vibe, to get back into the mood, to start filming and stuff again. But like I said, guys, this is a very serious topic. I want you guys to be very careful out there. Clean your hands, like I said, mask up. All that stuff is very important because none of this is a joke. So let me get into the story of how I actually think I got it. So it started off with my mom. My mom started off really sick. Like, she felt really sick, so she quarantined in her room. She was locked in her room for a couple days, and then my brother ended up losing his taste and smell, and he went to go get COVID tested. But keep in mind, when my mom was sick, we were already all wearing masks in my house. We were all being careful. We were, distancing from each other. So my brother did get tested, and he actually came out positive. So keep in mind, my mom didn't get tested yet. So after my brother came out positive, my mom and dad, a couple days later, they went to go get a COVID test. As well as me, I went to go get a COVID test. And they came out positive, but I came out negative. So I actually ended up going to stay with my sister. So while I was with my sister, I was there for a couple days. And then I started feeling sick. I woke up one day and I felt like I had allergies. Like, I had a really stuffy nose. I had a really runny nose as well. Kind of just felt like my throat really dry. I didn't really have a cough or nothing, nothing crazy. But it did feel like I had allergies. So I told my sister, should I go get tested? And I ended up going to get tested. I did a rapid test because I was nervous. I wanted to get tested ASAP. The rapid test did cost me $200. But it was worth it because I was able to keep, everyone around me safe by getting tested. So I got tested and it turns out it came out positive. So as soon as it came out positive, I didn't really hang out with a lot of people because I knew the situation we were in. But as soon as I did get tested, I texted it was 2 or 3 people that I had hung out with. And I made them all go get tested that same day to make sure that, nothing was wrong. And I also made sure that they got other tests to make sure that, it wasn't progressing, that they got it later on. And luckily, everyone else came out negative. And as for Nicole, a lot of you guys thought that we had broken up or that we were having issues. It's nothing like that. We were just kind of playing it safe, taking our time away from seeing each other just to not, get each other sick, especially with her mom being pregnant and everything. So I kind of just wanted to play safe, and as much as it sucks to not see her because I'm used to seeing her every day, we did have to take, honestly, it was a few months, 1 or 2 months off from seeing each other just to play safe. I did see Nicole one day though after I left my house, and the day I came out positive, I made her go get tested, and she's actually taken 3 tests to be safe. So she's out of the clear. She took one the first day, another one 5 days later, and then the other one 10 days later. So everything came out good. Everything came out. A couple days later, like I mentioned, and my whole family tested negative already. Everyone's clear. We all tested negative. We did multiple tests to make sure that we are negative. So gracias a Dios, we all came out negative. Like I said, that's clear. But I felt like I had to tell you guys what was going on because I posted a story a couple days ago. And I had a lot of people messaging me, asking me where I've been, if I was okay. Yes, I am okay, but unfortunately, like I said, I did have COVID. So I was going through a really stressful time in my life where, it was really hard being alone. And it's really hard because, I'm not a mama's boy or a daddy's boy, but I like being close to my parents. I like messing around with my brother, fighting with him and stuff. And while being in, quarantine, you can't really talk to them. You can't really do nothing because you're by yourself. So it's you get really stressed out. Me personally, I got really bad anxiety. I start thinking of the worst things possible, because you're alone for so long. It's really hard being alone for so long without talking to anyone. And yeah, you can call them, you can message them, but there's nothing actually being face to face with them. It's just a hard time. So that's why I really want to enforce it and emphasize to you guys to be careful because honestly, this is not a joke. However, this year I do want to get back into it. I was able to make one video and that video was actually pre-recorded. That's why I was able to upload that one, but I didn't have no more pre-recorded videos to upload while I was in quarantine, so that's why nothing else was uploaded. However, this year I do want to upload a lot more. Like I told you guys, like I said in the last video, this year is a year where I want to, you know, go up. I want to do a lot more things. We are actually giving away an iPhone 12 as well for our brand, so every $10 you guys spend is an entry for the iPhone. It's a brand new iPhone 12. It's in the box still and everything. Like I said, $10 spent gets you one entry right now, I believe. But there is some times where we'll do like every $10 2, maybe 3 entries, so your chances are greater to win that. I wanted to mention, don't take anything for granted, because while I was locked in my room, I realized how much it sucks to not see my mom, how much it sucks to not see my dad, you know, how much it sucks to not eat together at the table, like just everything in general, you know. Like it makes you like realize that you don't really pay attention to a lot of things until you don't really have it and you don't have the opportunity to do it. So spend more time with your family, do more things with your family, eat together more, you know, talk more, conversate more, laugh more. Just try to be together a little bit more, because when you're locked in your room or when you don't have that, you really take it for granted and you really realize what you're missing out on and what you missed out on. Don't take anything for granted, because it's tough, guys, it's tough. But this is going to be a very short video for you guys. I don't want to make too long of a video of an explanation of why I was gone for so long. But I am going to be leaving my social medias right here on the screen, so you guys can go follow me, because I post a lot more on social media than I do on YouTube. And you guys can have some more updates as to what I'm doing or if I'm with Nicole, because a lot of you guys were asking why I haven't been with her. So like I said, follow my social medias and you guys will see more of me and more of what I'm doing. More behind the scenes, you know, videos that I'm recording, or behind the scenes of things that I'm doing, working on, just things like that. However, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and actually heard to what I said, because you know, I be going a lot of places where people don't take care of themselves, they don't wear masks, and that's crazy to me, because like I feel like they don't realize the consequences that can come with it. And luckily it didn't hit me and my family as bad as it has hit other ones, to the point where, you know, like it's super crazy. So gracias a Dios for that. But it did hit us, and we did have to not see each other for like, you know, almost a month for being quarantined and stuff. So guys, be careful, mask up, wash your hands. I know I said that a lot this video, but I really want to push it out there and make you guys be careful. But I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Peace.